I swear by the Almighty God. Swear by the Almighty God.
Outside the Supreme Court in the heart of Nairobi, lawyers renewed their oath, indicating their readiness to defend the Constitution and the judiciary from political interference.
Without fear or favor, I will well and truly discharge. My duties. As an advocate. Of the High Court of Kenya.
Complete with a police escort, they then marched to the streets in peaceful demonstrations, calling on the National Assembly and the President's office to respect the independence of the judiciary. The Law Society of Kenya assured Chief Justice Martha Koome that they will stand with her no matter what.
Chief Justice Martha Koome and your team, we want to say as Law Society that we stand in solidarity. We are not even here to ask you to issue any favorable orders, but just as the President has said, to do the right thing under the law.
We'll stand on behalf of all the judges and magistrates of this country to ensure that they can dispense their duties judiciously.
The trigger for this protest is President William Ruto's remarks criticizing the judiciary for alleged corruption in what he believes are efforts to thwart his housing and health agenda.
This is an important country, not just in the region, not just in the African region, but the world. And therefore, if Kenya gets it wrong and we allow a situation where judges will be intimidated into issuing orders that just favor the executive, then we have lost it.
The Constitution has three arms of government. That is the executive, that is the judiciary, the legislature. Traditionally, as an African, we know a stool has three legs. So if the president breaks one leg, the leg of the judiciary, and I think he has also broken down the leg of parliament, then he will not be able to sit down on that stool to be able to govern the country under the Constitution.
They have also warned President William Ruto to stop berating the court and to present his complaints in an appropriate manner through the well-laid-down channels.
If he has any evidence against any of the judicial officers, let him follow the laid-down procedures. Would also not want to see this country slide back into dictatorship, into the Nyayo era, where we had an overbearing executive and a feeble judiciary, a feeble legislative arm.
If the president would want to say that as a Kenyan, he can choose which order of the court to obey or not, what makes it different from any other Kenyan from saying we are not going to obey those orders? The path that we have taken is a path that can only lead us to one result, and that is anarchy.
Attorney General Justin Muturi was also put under the spotlight for what they describe as laxity in his duties or totally neglecting his responsibility of advising the president.
Tunashangaa itakuwaje rais wa Kenya anaweza leta mswada na kupigania mswada ambao kwa misingi yake inakiuka katiba ya Kenya. Kwa hivyo hapewi mawaidha mazuri, ama kama anapewa mawaidha kuna vitu ambazo ameona anataka kufanya na anajiona kuwa ama anajihisi kuwa yeye yuko juu ya institution zote.
If this country is not under the rule of law, then it can only mean we are under the jungle law, and that cannot happen.
The Law Society of Kenya joins the long list of actors who've openly castigated President William Ruto over his accusations against the judiciary, accusing them of corruption with intent to frustrate his government's agenda. For K24 from the Supreme Court, I'm David Kagina.